Hillary Clinton, are you really gonna do all this? Seriously? Obama doing it, and it seems like everybody's trying to believe your fake news to saying that the Russians hacked the election. There is one reason why you lost, Hillary. Because of people like me and a whole majority of people who did not want you to be all in office. We can't deal with an insane person who's gonna wage war against Russia for no real reason, only for your own vendetta. Donald Trump wanted to go to war with ISIS, a group of people who want to go pretty much fight anybody. They pretty much did a big thing in France. And look how Germany what happened in Germany. Them people did not want them there anymore. But you and your policies would have brought them to us. I've been hearing a lot of people say about, oh, we should have voted Hillary Clinton, she has the most experience and blah 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 blah. I'm like, I couldn't care less on her experience. Just like any president or president-elect, I want to vote for them for their policies and if they can get it done. Donald Trump is only the president-elect right now, and he's done more than Barack Obama. Because we all know why people voted for Barack Obama. I didn't vote for him. I was going to, but I didn't know what the vote thing was at. But the main real reason they voted for Barack Obama because, well, he's black. That's it. So the Democrats want to have the first ever female to be in office. Problem is that it failed. See, they cannot believe that they lost so badly because the mainstream media was supposed to help them. But the problem is that people like, we don't want to listen to the mainstream media. Because truth be told, they're lying. Their polls were so biased that it was no way that Trump could win. But as soon as Trump won Florida, that's when the reality hit these people. Say, oh my God, he can actually do this. He can actually become our next president. Because if you would have been looking at the actual election, I'm looking at it, I'm like, dang it, Donald Trump is behind. But as soon as he won Florida, that's when he started getting up. Then he won Georgia, started going up more. And at that point, Hillary Clinton's rally went almost dead. Because at this point, they knew that they had a chance to lose. And when it came to Hillary Clinton and her people, they actually told them to leave at that point because they knew that they wasn't going to win. So they're trying their best to say anybody could have actually done this. And I must say what Donald Trump said. He said this, if this was an issue, why didn't this come up before the election? Which I would understand why it didn't come up for the election. Because Jill Stein, her little recount, actually proved that Russia did not hack them. Because she didn't get many votes. I'm going to say when it came to the recount, Donald Trump got even more voters than you would expect. Because Hillary Clinton, she lost a little bit of votes, then she got only a tiny bit of voters. She got, I believe, probably around 700 or maybe 100, and one state she has 700, while Donald Trump actually gotten 800. I'm like, if the Russians would have did this, don't you think they would have been on a bigger scale? Because truth be told, they didn't say anything about Russia doing this first. At first, it was fake media. Then it was a whole lot of things. Then it turned out to be Russia who hacked us. It seems like they're trying their best to shoot at any little thing outside the sky to see if it actually gets a hit. That's all it seems like they're doing. But the thing is, they're actually trying to commit a civil war in this country just because Hillary Clinton didn't win. Hillary Clinton didn't win 20 states. Donald Trump won 30. We cannot help that your plan failed. Oh, wait a minute, we could help it because we're the one who voted for Donald Trump. We want to see what he can do because we see that a lot of people want, the real reason Hillary Clinton lost is because of 3 groups that she was in. She wanted to say she was a feminist. Women don't even like the feminist group. She wanted to be part of the Black Lives Matter movement. Not that many black people like the Black Lives Matter movement. She wanted to be a social justice, wanted to be with the social justice warrior. Nobody likes them. You, Hillary Clinton, went to the biggest crybabies and thinking that that will win you this election. And here you are wanting to threaten civil war and then threaten nuclear war with Russia. Here's a thought, Hillary Clinton, and here's something to you, Barack, because I know you're about to leave office. stop it. Just stop it, okay? Because nobody believes you. You have no credible evidence to showing that Russia hacked you guys. Donald Trump said, if there was a problem, why didn't you say it before the election happened? You didn't say anything. You consistently thought that you were going to win because the mainstream media was with you. The problem being that people looked at his rallies, seeing that he wasn't sexist. They seen that he wasn't racist. They seen he wasn't homophobic. They seen that he wasn't xenophobic. Which honestly, I don't even understand why the hell you want to call people xenophobic in the first place. It's technically speaking known as racism. Seriously. But you want to literally thought that people were going to believe it. Because the mainstream media, we already knew they were biased. That was the problem. The mainstream media was so surprised by this election because they got it so wrong that they couldn't believe it. They're all like, how could people vote for him? He is a rapist. He's all this. I'm like, one, the rape allegations dropped as soon as he got elected. Two, you can say anything you want about the guy. He's still going to be our president. I mean, seriously, a lot of people were skeptic when Barack Obama showed up. And I now can see that skepticism because, hell, thanks to Barack Obama, ISIS came forward. And Donald Trump wants to team up with ISIS so this way they can stop the real threat. But yet you don't know about that, do you, people, when it comes to the social justice warrior, the feminists, and the Black Lives Matter people? You guys don't understand it because, truth be told, you're only listening to the mainstream media. I bet a lot of these people didn't even look at the debates. Because when it comes down to debates, it seems like Hillary Clinton wanted to make this country just like Germany. And Germany got screwed over with these illegal Muslims. The Muslim refugees did a whole big record when it came to them. It seemed like they tried to demolish Germany. And thing is, that president blamed the people who got attacked. Yeah. They didn't blame the Muslim people. She just literally blamed the people who got attacked, which was her own people. And the thing is, she wanted to bring them there. And Lady Gaga and everything, she said, oh, I'm supposed to be the spokesman of all the gays and lesbians. I'm like, nobody voted you in. Why would you want a person in office who you see wants to bring all these people? No, see, that's the one thing I really don't get. See, they call her the most qualified person to be president. But the main thing is that when it comes to her policies, I'm guessing none of them actually pay attention to it. Because I believe they believe that being a Muslim is just an idea. It's not a religion when it comes to it. See, when it comes to Muslim people and when it came to their culture, if you were to come in there with a PlayStation 2, they will think that that's witchcraft in my eyes. Because they wouldn't know what the hell that is. But the way that they treat women, they treat gays, is so destructive. Because if you're gay, you're most likely going to die. I wouldn't say most likely. That's a 99.9% chance of you dying. And when it comes to women, most of the women wish they were dead because they have no life. Their lives revolve around their husbands. They don't have a life of their own. They can't even go outside without their husband. And if they don't have their whole suit, they could be facing death. If they are raped and they report it, they can't do it because they will most likely die. And I wouldn't say most likely. It's a 99.9% chance they will die from stoning. And yet, these people say, oh, she's more qualified, she's more qualified. I'm like this. I don't give a damn if she's more qualified. I don't give a damn that she was in politics for 50 years. If her policies do not help mainly anybody, why should we actually vote her in? I mean, seriously. Because a lot of people keep saying, oh, he was alleged rapist. Bill Clinton raped many women, and yet you said nothing about that. Oh, he's not going to rerun it. He's her husband, you idiot. So that means she's going to be in office. And when it came to Donald Trump's, the real reason those women had to come out is because nobody cared about the bus thing that they actually posted when it came before before the second debate. Because when we all heard that this bus thing happened, we said it was just locker room talk. We don't really give a damn about it. I mean, seriously, it's nothing. But yet, hundreds and thousands of people want to vote for her because they believe she's more qualified. And then they say, oh, it was an error. Oh, he didn't win the popular vote. There's another person who didn't win the popular vote but did win the electoral vote. It was the 19th president. I don't know his name by heart, but hell, I looked it up and apparently he lost the popular vote and won the electoral vote by 1 point. But I'm guessing that's because this country wasn't really that big. That's why it was like around 160 somewhere where he won. He only won by one actual state, I'm guessing. But when I'm looking at this, that's the one real reason they actually say these things like that. They say, oh, he didn't win the popular vote. I don't know. The popular vote isn't really consistent with the electoral vote. In my eyes, it seems like the popular vote is just a single guess on how the electoral vote may or may not go. Because we already saw that the media was wrong. They kept saying that, oh, he's racist because he doesn't have any type of black supporters. But the thing is that they zoom in directly on him. They don't zoom out. Because if they were to zoom out on any one of the candidates, they will see that Donald Trump has a tremendous amount on his rallies while Hillary Clinton can barely fill up a fucking school stadium. And that's the one thing that they don't see. And I'm thinking to myself, well, all these things that you're pointing out, you have pointed out probably 5 things by now. Which one of them is correct? Because you have no proof on any one of them. I mean, seriously. But the thing is, you want the mainstream media to search. You want FBI. You want CIA. You want everybody to search this witch hunt that is not going to show anything. But the thing is, you want them to believe that you won it. But the thing is, you didn't. Here's the thought. Grow up. And for those mainstream media, you might as well just shut down. Because truth be told, nobody even listens to your asses anymore. And for the young Turks, nobody has respect for you guys. Because when Donald Trump said that he was going to win and he was going to go for 2020, you said that, oh, he ain't going to win, he ain't going to win. I mean, everybody in the comments, because I looked at the comments, they like, this is what you said about 2016 that he wasn't going to win. But yet he won by a bit of a margin. I mean, he had, I believe, 306, while Hillary Clinton had 232, I believe, or 230. I'm not very sure. Sure, she won the popularity vote, but she lost the electoral vote. And all these, I'm glad that the protesters has actually died down. I'm guessing they're gone now because they're like, well, we might as well go to school and everything. There's nothing we can do about this. But I'm saying, like, seriously, guys, get serious. She lost. It's over. Go home. I know you're afraid, Hillary Clinton, but go home. And I know you're afraid of Obama because he's destroying your legacy because he's doing more than you've done. But just go home. I hope that bill comes to you too. Because how much you waste on the taxpayer money for your vacation and pretty much the second term of your actual presidency, I would say that's a really staggering thing. I mean, you spent more than, I believe, probably around $90 million, I think. I'm not really sure about the number, but I believe it's $90 million, and that's taxpayers' money. I'm like, seriously, you spent that much on vacation? Hell, a lot of middle-class citizens like myself, we have to struggle to make ends meet. Hell, most people can't go on a vacation unless it's been 10 years, and even then it's hard for them to go on it because they have bills to pay and all this other stuff to get caught back up on. And here you are spending money willy-nilly to these other places to go on vacation on our money. Seriously. But honestly, I would say this: just stop with this stupid investigation. You have no proof. Just stop it. If you guys want to make up proof, go ahead. It's just gonna be debunked. I mean, seriously. We all know Donald Trump won because the people wanted him. It's not because of all those 5 reasons that Hillary Clinton wanted to point out. It's because the people spoken. And now they want to get the electoral colleges to say that, oh, you guys should actually just go upon your instinct and deny millions and millions of people who voted for him and just vote for somebody else. So you want to cause civil war in this country? I hope that you guys be happy. Because she is a warmonger. Donald Trump isn't. You say that he hates Muslims. He said he wants to do a temporary ban on Muslims to figure out what's going on. And honestly, I can't blame him. Because Muslim people have been attacking this country other countries, and they're part of ISIS. And the thing is, Barack Obama didn't want them to go anywhere. I'm like, seriously, they've been destroying your place. You should want them to leave. Get the hell out of here. But you don't want them to do that, do you, Hillary? Or do you, Barack Obama? We're tired of your bullshit. We picked him because he's not a career politician. But we see that he has more common sense than you do. He knows about the economic stuff because hell, he's built companies from the ground up a large amount of years. You might say all you want to about him, but guess what? There's not that much you can say that makes him actually look incredible. I mean, he's friends with President Vladimir Putin. I'm like, that's a good thing because hell, this way we won't go into a war, which Hitler want us to do, which we will most likely lost because we would have Muslim refugees here, which would have destroyed a lot of shit, and we had to pay for that stuff. It would have been too much money to pay, and we would have been in the biggest economic collapse ever. And you want to vote for a woman who will actually do just that? Well, the people have spoken. We want Donald Trump. No matter what you say, Hillary, and what you say, Obama, we wanted him, not her. I don't care if she's a female or anything. I don't mind being having a female president, but I don't want to be going to young people and say, well, we had our first female president, too bad she was our last president. I don't want them to be saying that. Well, that's all I got to say for this subject. You can like, subscribe, or comment on below, or you can follow me on Twitter, even though I really don't do much, but you can still probably follow me anywhere, or like my on Facebook, and I will see you guys another time. Peace out.